everyone. This is Piyo Barre. So we're going to start today with a set of lighter weights. Just getting warmed up. Stand toward the back of your mat, and then I want you to just step your right foot forward, lean your arms back, and then reach those arms forward, step back. So step back to the mat. We're going to alternate side to side. Step left foot forward, reach your arms back. See if you can bring that foot all the way back in that standing position as you bring the arms up. Find your rhythm, find your groove, and then just step, alternate your right foot and your left foot. It's going to help you start balancing also. Side to side. Your step out should be a little bit wider than your hips or even in line with your hips, but not narrow like a balance beam. Should be a little bit out to the side. Try to keep that chin lifted the whole time. Find that control. Good, 30 more seconds here. Let the arms help you. That momentum of the arms. Good, in 10 seconds, we're gonna stay with our right foot forward. Good, next time the right foot is forward, stay there. Little pulses back with your arms. Try to bend that back knee just slightly. Gaze forward. Open up through the chest. Open up through the shoulders without them coming up by your ears. And that knee is just going to stay in a nice soft bend as you pump your arms behind you. Good. 30 more seconds here. And then we're going to add some stretching into this. Good. Keep pumping those arms back. You should start feeling those triceps fired up. All right, in 10 seconds, we're going to straighten up that back leg and keep your arms back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your arms way far back. Straighten up the back left leg. Bend it down as low as comfortable. Straighten up and bend. Both legs can straighten, but focus mostly on your back leg, bending and strengthening, and straightening and strengthening. You can keep a little soft bend in your right knee. Good, last 15 seconds. Try to keep those arms back. I know they want to come forward, they want to start dropping back towards your waistline. Try to keep them back. 3, 2, and step that right foot back. All right, before we do our other side, we're going to do a few little heel raises as we tee out the arms, just to kind of mix up the arms a little bit so you don't burn out so much that you won't feel like you don't want to do it anymore. Getting that little variety in here. Heel lifting, warming up through the calf muscles, teeing out those arms. Try to move with that breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. 30 more seconds. And then we're going to keep the heels lifted and do a little bit more arm movement before we do our other side. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The next time that your heels are lifted, keep those heels lifted. Bring your elbow or your arms in toward your shoulders and tee out. So bend those elbows and T out. Try to keep the heels lifted the whole time. In and out. 30 more seconds, and then we have one more arm movement, and then we'll step the other side back. Good, keep those heels lifted, another 20 seconds. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to just reposition our feet so that the toes are out, the heels are together. Go back into the elbows out to the side, but this time we're going to cactus out, lift up the heels, lower down those elbows out. Cactus out the arms, and then lower down just to chest level. So we're starting and stopping in that same position, but this time we cactus out when we lift up the heels. Good. Should feel like that chest open up. Let the breath guide you. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, lower down. Should be feeling a burn by now. 15 more seconds. Open up as much as comfortably possible. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So before we did the right foot back, now we're going to do the left foot back. We're coming into little pulses, arms back, knee down. Just for about 45 seconds. Again, focus on that back knee and the arms. And then we're going to come into a straightened leg with the arms back, but we're still pulsing those arms right now. Feet about hip distance apart. Good. Just 20 more seconds. Nice straight arms. Good. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep those arms back there. Little straightens and bends. If you need to, you can widen your feet just a little bit more to make sure you're nice and stable. Focus on that back leg straightening out. Your front leg can still have a slight little micro bend in it. 30 more seconds. Don't let those arms drop. Keep them back there. Good, breathe. Nice job, 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step both feet forward. Grab a heavier weight. If you want to, you can grab a quick drink along the way. All right, so we're gonna have left hand onto the hip, right hand holding on to heavier weight, not too heavy, I wouldn't go more than 20. So we're gonna swing it through and up, tricep curl, right side only. Tricep curl, swing through. If you can, add a little twist to the left when you come up into that tricep curl. Just a little slight twist to the left. So we can really feel in the side abductor work. Remember that breath can help you. Good. Last 15 seconds. And then we're gonna stay in a low squat and do some plies. Still with the weight in the right side. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish up that last one. If you notice, looking to the left also helps you keep that elbow into the ribs. All right, so we still have right hand with the weight, left hand onto the hip. Come low in that plie squat. Bring that weight up a little bit above your head or in line with your head. Elbows should be in line with your shoulder. Little pulses. Now we're gonna start pulsing down, elbow out and in. Pulse down, elbow out and in. Still little pulses with the squats, but just a little cactus on just that right side, out and in, with the rhythm of your squat, your curtsy squat. And this also helps with your balance. Good. Start feeling that burn on that right side. Good, 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten up the legs, point your toes forward. Same side, same weight on the right. Bring it down and up. When you come down, bend your right knee. When you come up to the left side. Down, switch it down and up. All the way down past your knee on the right side, and then up to the left. You can also use that left hand to help guide your hips, to help you push your hips back, getting that right alignment with the hips. This right side should really be feeling it right now. Focus all of that energy on that right side. 30 more seconds, and then we'll switch it to the left. Keep that breath work going. Good, 20 seconds. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we do the other side, we're gonna do a little bit more cardio. Toes out to the corners of the room. Just hold the weight near your navel. And we're just gonna go bending through the knees and little hops. If you don't wanna hop, heel lift. And we're just holding this weight just like you're holding some food that you don't wanna drop. Tuck the elbows into the ribs. Focus your core. All of the energy onto the core. And through the legs. Little froggy hops. Knees are nice and buoyant. You get as low as you want to go. All right, we're going to pick up the pace. Just 30 more seconds. Pick up the pace if you can. Keep holding that weight out. Hug the elbows into the ribs. 15 seconds. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, hold the weight on the left hand, right hand onto the hip. Come into that nice wide sumo squat, plie squat. It's a thread through and up, tricep curl, look to the right. Thread through, tricep curl, twist into it. Again, you'll find that kind of forces you to bring your elbow in toward your head if you twist to the right, which is what we want when we do that tricep curl. Catch your breath a little bit while you're here too. And also when you come down, you can use that right hand to press your hips back to get that proper alignment. Good, 30 more seconds. Keep that soft, buoyant knees the whole time. All right, we have plie squats with the cactus arm coming up in about 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish with that last one. You want to take your stance a little bit wider. Start with the plie squat down and the weight just in line with your shoulder. Now start bringing it out when you lower down. Good. Open up through the chest. Again, using that right hand on the hip to press your hips back if you want to, if that feels good for you, just to kind of help guide you. And we have that side saw type motion after this, or axe. So we're really working this left side now. 30 more seconds here. Get nice and low. Should be really fired up right now, depending on how heavy of a weight you have. Whew. 15 seconds. Just focus on the shoulder. Push through this last 8 seconds. Get in at least 2 or 3 more reps. Good, 3, 2, and time. Let your legs straighten out with your feet going straight. Right hand stays onto the hip. We're bending down to the left side, little swoop down, up to the right. Down to the left, up to the right. Pushing your weight, all of your weight, into the left side. Use your right hand to press the hip back. Inhale when you bring that weight up. Exhale when you chop it down. Good. We're going to be here about 45 more seconds. Find the rhythm, don't go too fast. I want you to use those muscles with control, not just the inertia of the weight. Staying focused on your core and your arm. We have a few more squats after this coming up. We'll pick up 2 of those heavy weights. And then we'll grab a quick drink. Good, last 10 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 heavier weights, if you have them. I want you to just rest them onto your shoulders, holding onto just the heads of them. Take your feet out into a little bit wider than your hips type of stance. It's a sumo or plie squat down, and then a lean forward, and then all the way down and up. Lift up your toes when you come up. Okay, so it's plie squat, lean forward, come all the way down into a goblet squat, come up, lift up the heels. Might take a few repetitions to find your rhythm. Plie, lean forward, that's back. Goblet squat, all the way up, heel lift. Plie, lean forward, back, down into a goblet squat, lift up the heels. 1 minute here. If you don't want to go all the way down into a goblet squat, if you don't feel safe, just go as far as comfortable for you. It's really good hip strengthening and stretching. Good. Keep adjusting your stance as needed. Good, just 30 more seconds. $15. See if you can go one more time all the way through. Wherever you're at, see if you can go one more all the way through. Good. Stay with the weights on your shoulders. It's a heel lift, and then bend one knee in, heel lift, bend your other knee in like you're trying to touch your leg. Heel lift, touch the leg. Heel lift, touch your opposite leg. Heel lift, touch the leg. Heel lift, touch the leg. Okay, if this is feeling good for you, you can add a little bit of a hop in the middle, or just do the heel lift. But it's 1 minute here. So as little or as much cardio as you want, as fast as you want, or as slow as you want. Good. 30 more seconds. Last 15. Keep at it, see if you can go faster. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick drink. We're gonna need the chair and 2 weights. I'm gonna try to go too heavy and I'll see how I feel. Oh, it feels so good to sweat. I know about you guys, my skin is like drying out with all of the heater and everything, cold weather. Okay, 2 weights. One is gonna go behind your right knee. You can go, if you're gonna go heavy light, I would go heavy on the leg and lighter on your hand, but you can try to go too heavy. I think you guys can do it. All right, so we're gonna start just leaning forward onto your chair or your couch, whatever you have. Hold the weight in both hands, the heavier weight. Put a slight bend in your left knee. And we're just going to curl up your arms as your knee comes up. You can also go 2 lighter weights here with your arms, just curling up. We're on the elbows. Another modification would be to bicep curl. If you just have 1 lighter weight, you could bicep curl on that same side to leg. So whatever modification or variation that you like. It's just curling up your hands and your legs. Your right leg. 30 more seconds. Should already be burning on that left side. 15 seconds. Good, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man. Okay, take that weight behind, the one that's behind your leg, just switch it. Switch it right to the other side. We're gonna go right into the other side to stay even. And it should feel like a little stretch for your right leg after we just did that contracting the muscles. All right, go right into it. Whether it's both hands on the weight. If you have a lighter weight, just do one hand. And it's the left leg. If you're doing one hand, do left leg, left hand. Try to keep that core nice and tight. Good, 30 seconds to go. We have some more cardio coming up after this set. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, safely drop the weight. Actually, you just need one of those heavier weights. And keep your bar or your chair near you. One weight in your left hand, all the way up. Hold on to something with your right hand. Bring your left knee up, just for balancing. If you wanted to try to just place your hand on your head, you can. Okay, hold that weight behind your head. And then heel lift on the right side. Heel lift. It's gonna be 30 seconds, heel lift. And then we're gonna have the option to hop for 30 seconds. If you feel like you want to and you need the balance, or if you don't need the balance, you can take both hands behind your head with that weight. All right, either keep doing the heel lift or little hops. Little hops. Just on that one foot. Just 15 seconds to go. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you feel that burn on that left side. All right, now we're coming into the other side. So you were on your right side before, now on your left side. If you wanted to, you could place that hand on the hip or on your chair or your bar. Start with those heel lifts. Go right into it. It's 30 seconds here, and then 30-second with the hops. The hops, I recommend holding the weight with both hands. For these heel lifts, you could just do the one arm. 15 more seconds, and we're coming into those hops. We're gonna stretch out a little bit after this. All right, another 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, both hands hold onto that weight. Little hops. 30 seconds, or keep doing the heel lifts. Good, 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick drink of water. We're going to take it down to our mat for a little bit. All right. So I'm going to actually use the chair here. We're going to come onto our knees. You could use a couch or something like that too. Actually might be better if it's a little bit more stable than this chair. So we're going to kind of push off of the chair, lean back onto the chair. Use that chair to push off of, and then come back. If you have either a ball, a ring, or a loop band, put it in between your thighs. So this is just going to help the gravity, the resistance of gravity. It's going to help us deepen through the stretch. Eventually, by the end of 2022, I want to see if we can lean all the way back and come up without using our hands. So just little push off and bring it right back. You don't have to go fast here, but I do want you to see how far back you can go. Kind of gauge that as your barometer for where you want to get to. All right, it's going to be 30 more seconds of these straight backs. Then we're going to add some twist into it. Good. This is a really good strengthener for our quads, for our low back, for our knees. If you have that ring or your ball, it's a good inner thigh. If you're using the loop band, it's more of an outer thigh. Basically, it's overall good for the lower body strength. All right, 10 more seconds. And we're adding the twist, where we're just going to sweep our right arm down and up. All right, so I just want you to push off your left arm, sweep your right arm down and up. Sweep right arm, we're going to stay on the right side just to stay consistent and to find that rhythm. Sweep down to the right and up. Good. All right, it's 15 more seconds on this side. We're going to then go to the left, and then we're going to pick up our lighter weights and do it all over again with some weights. All right, 3, 2, give me one more on this side. Now left side. Push back with your right hand. Left side sweeps down and up. Down and up. Really use those quads. The breath is also helping. Exhale, sweep that hand down. Inhale, bring it back up. 20 more seconds. Then we're going to do a quick little pick up the weights and go back to center. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and pick up the lighter weights. The lighter weights. We're just going to do the same thing, but this time we have weights with us. All right. Use those weights to push off. Take it back and up. Push off, back, and up. Good. Hopefully you're going to be feeling this tomorrow in a good kind of way, as like you're strengthening these quad muscles all the way up through the navel, in through that low belly. Exhaling back Inhaling up. It's 30 more seconds with these straight backs. We do a little bit more with the forward and back motion than with the side motion. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're gonna move just to the right side, just that right side. You can see if you can just keep the left arm lifted up, just the right side. Readjust your strap, your ring, or your ball if you need to. 10 more seconds, and then we're switching sides. Exhaling back, inhaling up. Good, 3, 2, and left side sweeps down, good. Go right into it. 30 seconds. Really let that breath help you. Almost there, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I want you to sit on your heels and take this chair out of the way. Try to position your ring so it's comfortable to be like staying there. If not, you can take it away. Also, if you need to, you can put a block under your seat bones. So we're gonna do a similar type of motion, but we're all the way down onto our heels. So it's starting with shooting yourself straight up and back down, crunch low, so take a stretch. Bring yourself all the way up, open up through the chest, crunch low like you're coming into a child's pose. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, low. All the way through the spine, making sure you get that stretch when you come down. Should feel like nice and open through the chest muscles. I love it when I can feel my sternum kind of cracking because that means I'm opening up that space through there. Should have big whole spine body movements. All right, in 30 seconds, we're coming to a side motion. So this should feel as much like the stretch as the strengthen. Good, getting nice breath motion here. Just another 10 seconds. Then we're gonna take it to the right side and do just the right side. In 3, 2, and the next time that you come down, sweep it down to the right, up to the left. If the ring is starting to get annoying, you can take it away. If you want to keep it there, you can. But it's a little sweep down to the right, up to the left. I'm taking my ring away. It's just getting a little bit too annoying. Do what you guys want to do to make sure you can get that full range of motion. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Should feel like a breath of fresh air getting through all of those spaces in your lungs that have the stagnant air. Good, 10 more seconds. Then we're going over to the left. 3, 2, and then coming over to the left. Just same exact thing. Switch your sides. Down to the left, up to the right. Big twist here. When you come up, twist. Get that breath motion. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Keep pushing your hips forward when you come up. Good, just about 20 more seconds here. This is a really good core strengthener also. And it's really good for your digestion, your posture, your overall ease of movement, and just taking deep breaths, which is so important. All right, another 3, 2, and 1. All right. It's a little bit of cardio too. Okay, legs just over to one side. Rest your forearm onto the ground. Really doesn't matter which side, because we'll do both sides. Take this top leg, hold onto your ankle. Bring that knee as high up toward your chest as you can, and then lengthen it back. Bring it up nice and high, lengthen back. Bring it up, lengthen back. If you want to try adding a ring here, it might feel good to stretch out your leg when you bring it up. But when you come back, make sure you're getting that quad stretch also. So I don't know if you want to try it with the ring or just with your hand. Might be a little bit tricky because you kind of have to flip holding onto your foot and holding onto your ankle. But you could get both a quad stretch and a hamstring stretch. But I would choose the quad stretch over the hamstring stretch just because we were doing so much of that quad work. And we really want to make sure we stretch out here. All right, just about 5 more of these dynamic movements. And then we're going to stay back in that quad stretch and do a little bit more dynamic stuff back there. All right, and 2. And the next time that you have your quad stretched out, holding onto your ankle, look just down slightly. Tap your knee, that top knee down on the ground and open up. See if you can keep holding on to your ankle. So it's a little movement through the hip, down and up, down and up. Just the knee is pointing. Try to keep your foot flexed here, if you can. Good. All right, and the next time that the knee is pointed down, keep the knee pointed down. See if you can lift up your bottom hand a little bit. Now see if you can bring that bottom leg all the way up so you're holding on to that ankle and you're just kind of lifting up onto your quad. Think of like a pigeon pose, like a binded pigeon pose. You're just gonna kind of lift up as much as possible, stretching out through the quad, maybe even holding on to your foot with both hands. Look at the spot, not moving. 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, we're just going to release and take it over to our other side. And just do that same exact thing on the other side. Starting onto your forearm, that bottom leg, just resting onto the ground. And you can feel how much tighter this leg is now. We just stretched out that other leg. That's all the way up. Add the hamstring lengthen if you want to when you bring your leg up. depending on how long your arms are. It might be a simple transition, or you might need to kind of do some hand trickery with your strap or your ring. Good. This is dynamic. Just think of your muscles almost like a rubber band. You're just warming them up. Just like you would warm up a rubber band that was kind of a little bit tight and contracted. All right, just about 3 more. All the way up and back. 2. And the next time that we have this leg back there, we're going to keep it back, look down slightly, and then hold on to your ankle on that top leg. Flex your foot. We're going to stay here about 2 more deep breaths. Then we'll do the up and down knee movement, and then we'll come into our binded pigeon. Good. Now try to keep that foot flexed, and just point your knee down and up, down and up. When you have this binded leg, you can really feel where the tension is, where you might need to send some breath, send some ease, just send some love and attention, feel into it. All right, about 2 more up and down. All right, now we're gonna stay down. Now here's where you can shuffle a little bit, just at your own comfort. If you wanna come with a straight arm on that bottom arm, if this feels good, you can stay here. You wanna try to bring that top leg up. You might need to reset a little bit. And either hold on to that foot with one or both of your hands. 3 more deep breaths here. Good, you guys look good. On the exhalation, release it down. Really good job, you guys.